The nominee in the category of Best Sportsman of the Year are Jiri Kavek and Rene Holten Poulsen from Denmark. Jiri is from the Czech Republic. And Sebastian Brandl from Germany. And the winner is Rene Holten Poulsen.
Bravo!
So Rene, 2015 was a big year for you. What was the difference between that year and the previous years, where you were close, you were knocking on the door? 2015, you cracked it.
So for a few years, 2011, 12, 13, basically I coached myself, more or less. I had a coach, but not on a daily level. 2014, I got a really good coach, and we sort of cracked the code in Moscow. We were like, we know where we're going. And then 15, it really worked out, so I was very pleased. And I also got disqualified in the K2000 during the Worlds, which was extra motivation for the K1. So
you can complain to the ICF about that, not us.
I'm not complaining, but just stating it. It's just fact.
Okay, so 2015 passed. 2016, it's the big year for you. What lies ahead? What's the journey to Rio? What does that look like for you?
I'm actually currently in training camp in Florida, so I got here this afternoon, and I'm going back tomorrow morning. So this is the first. I'm in training camp since 1st of February until the middle of April. Then two or three World Cups and some training camp in Hungary and a little bit more in Hungary, and then Europeans, and then Hungary again, and then Rio. Pretty much a lot of training.
Okay, a lot of training, and then the racing in Rio, K1, of course, maybe K2?
If we manage to get a spot in the K2, I'm not going to hide it. I'm very excited. I would be very excited to race K2 as well, because first of all, doubling up at the Olympics, it's like you travel all the way and you train so much and you only get to race one race. Maybe that's exciting if you're, or maybe that's okay if you're the first time or it's your last time, but this shouldn't be my last time going to the Olympics, hopefully. Knock on wood, fingers crossed and everything. Yeah, so I'd really like to race another event if the opportunity shows itself.
Okay, last question. Who's going to be with you when you push for the line in Rio?
Is that in K2 or?
K1.
Ah, in K1. Pimenta, Max Hoff, Dostal, and there's also an Aussie. There's always some Aussie who can find his way. But yeah, it's like there's the big obvious four, and then there are a few guys where you're like, if he has a good day, then he could be better than all of us. So yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Okay, it wasn't the last question. When you're not doing sprint kayaking, what kind of paddling do you like to do? For example, would you like to do the doozy one day?
If I could choose, I'd do the Sella, the doozy, the fish. I've done Kromelo ski marathon. It's a downriver race as well. I'd love to do the Liffey. I've done surf ski races. Actually, I just love racing in kayaks and like it's made me a better paddler to do other events as well. You don't need just to do sprints. You also need to do surf ski, and you need to do downriver races and short races, long races. I've done 60k in a training session, but I also do only 50 meters, there's a big difference. But in the end, it makes you a really good paddler, and you need to be able to do a lot of different things to be a good kayaker.
What about freestyle or slalom?
I haven't tried it, but you want to introduce me someday?
Okay, it's a deal. Okay, we'll get that on video. Okay, Rene, congratulations, fantastic. Sportsman of the Year.